Hello everyone, I'm doing a review on the world's cheapest netbook. It costs about $100. It is quite small. It has 3 USBs. On the right hand side it has 2 right here. 1 on the back next to a high-speed LAN and a power port for charging. You also have an SD card on the left hand side and headphone and microphone jack. Now, according to the manual, which comes with this, the battery lasts about 2 to 3 hours. Well, I've found that it actually lasts up to 4-ish. Other than that, most of the information it gives is correct. It has a 2 GB solid state hard drive, which makes it a little bit faster and means that you can bounce it around a little bit when it's playing music and it not damage the hard drive or the music. If you're playing, you will not skip like a CD player. It is supposed to boot up in 30 seconds. I found it's actually around 40 some, which is not bad. It is for $100 it is actually pretty decent. If you do not like small devices, I do not suggest getting it. But if you do not mind a small device, it is not bad. The trackpad is a bit small. It's probably about the size of the Acer and has both left and right clickers. The keys are arranged a little bit differently except for the main QWERTY keyboard layout for your typing keys. As you can see, they didn't have a whole lot of room, so you have to hold the FN key and press 1 or 2 so you can get F11 and 12. Runs Windows CE 6.0 and has comes with pretty decent options like MS Instant Messenger, Windows Internet Explorer, which I'm not big on. I would prefer Firefox, but that's not always an option. No tabbed browsing, which I find a bit disheartening. And the speakers are pretty good. It also has Wi-Fi, which you have to power up this Wi-Fi thing, and you have to click on or off depending on whether you want it on or off at the time. So every time you boot up, you have to turn the Wi-Fi on. Pretty can be annoying at times, but if you're in a place without Wi-Fi, it doesn't really matter. It has some word editing software and some good image software. You cannot edit images though, which is can be annoying. It is a good second PC if you already have a desktop or something. Let's see here. Let me demonstrate the speakers. seems to have a bit of a bug. But this is pretty decent. On the bottom, it has no fans, so no moving parts, and has only 2 cooling vents. The words on the bottom are actually Chinese that demonstrate the USB ports. So, yeah, as long as you know that's a USB port, you should be fine. Single cell battery. System's pretty stable. Plastic is well made. And not a whole lot to cover on this system. But it does ask if you'd like to shut down if the power button is accidentally bumped. The power cord is a bit small. It is not very long, so you're going to have a little bit of trouble with that if you need a long cord. However, it uses a 9 volt, 8 volt it says on that, but this is a 9 volt. You can probably pick one up at Radio Shack. That's a bit longer if you need one. It's a fairly small device, but it basically does the job as you need it to. For only $12, they also include the option of a 4 GB SD card, which can make transfer between this netbook and a desktop a bit easier if you need to transfer files. And well, $12 right now for a 4 GB isn't that big. It's a pretty good deal compared to what Walmart sells them for. It's basically almost twice as much. So in the box, by default, that's what you get. User manual, a charger, and the netbook. The netbook supports a 266 megahertz processor and 3 to 4 hour battery life, along with 128 megabytes of RAM and a 2 GB solid state hard drive. It's not the fastest thing on the planet. It's not something you'd want to watch a whole lot of YouTube on. It will do it, but with some lag. Some videos play better than others. That's probably based off of quality. Lower quality probably does better. But I do suggest that you get the 4 GB SD card along with the netbook because it's a decent deal. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching.